My second quick tip, my name is Balázs, and today I'm going to show you how to create a Fibonacci node. So basically to do this we need a new node, Xpresso calculate coffee, and we're going to write a little program for that, a little script. So what we need is we need 4 variables. So we have to type 4 here. So after that we want to adjust a equals to 1, b equals to 1. And later on, of course, c will be a plus b. So this is how it works. So this is the basic of the Fibonacci. So what we need to do here is to add the 4th cycle, and we want the iteration to be 0. And after that, later on we will rename our inputs. But right now, e should be less than the iteration, currently input 1. And we want e++, I don't know what it's called. So basically we want to add 1 to our iteration, and we need another type of column here, and this is where we will add our little script. So basically what we're going to do is c equals to, so basically what we want to do here is we want to do c equals a plus b, and after that b will be equal to a, and no, a should be b and b should be c from now on. This is somehow it works like this. So and after that, of course, we want our output 1 to be the c value, because basically this will be our script. So it should work right now. I'm going to execute, no errors, and the last thing we need to do here is we're going to rename this port to iteration, since we're going to add some numbers here, and our output will be renamed to Fibonacci, so basically the number of the iteration. So what should happen here is when I create a constant, general constant, and connect it together, and also I'm going to create a general result. So if I made everything right at so I'm going to hide my Xpresso window, and so basically, as you can see, it already works. So what happens here, of course, is it outputs the values. So basically, if you don't know anything about Fibonacci, you should definitely check it out. But it's an equation where we have, of course, we start with 1 and 1, and we add those together, we get 2. And we add 1 and 2 together, we get 3. We add 2 and 3 together, and we get 5, and so on. And as you can see, with the iterations it works as well. So when my value is 0, my result will be 2. And this is where our Fibonacci sequence will start. So we don't want lower number than those. So as you can see, if I change, it will change as well. And the only problem here, which we will take care about, is that 0 and 1 are the same. So how you can use this? Well, you should create a cube, for example, and we will want to control the inner and the outer radius of this cube. And what we're going to do is we're going to use let's use a hierarchy. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to create an iterator hierarchy. Our null object will be the hierarchy, and what we want is to get the cube in, and we're also going to drag the null object to the hierarchy, and we're going to drag our object to this cube. Okay, and one more thing we need to do is we want indexes, so we use the object index as well. and from now on it should work as it's supposed to work. And what we're going to do is we're going to rename this to Fibonacci, so our node is created. And what we're also going to do is we're going to duplicate this, and basically what we want is of course the object index starts with 0, so what we're going to do is to add 2 to this index and output it to the Fibonacci node here, and we're also going to add 3 to the lower Fibonacci sequence, and I'm going to reorder this so it will be more easy to see. So we have 2 brackets here. I'm going to make this, I'm going to show my layout a little bit. So I have my hierarchy, I have my object index, I don't need to see this, as well as the hierarchy. So we're going to add 2 here and add 3 here. After that we're going to use our Fibonacci sequence, and what we're going to do here is we're going to add another mass node. I'm just going to copy this, and we're going to multiply it, our Fibonacci sequence, with something like 10 maybe, sorry. And I'm going to duplicate this as well, and we're going to output the larger number as the outer radius, and this output will be the inner radius. So if I set everything up correctly, as you can see now instantly 30 and 50, and what you need to do is to drag this in a few more times. Let's say 9 elements, yes. So as you can see, okay, I'm going to delete this, it's not visible right now, so we're going to use 2 materials. Something happened, okay, I got it. So I need 2 materials, one will be black and one will be white. So one of those will be here and one of those will be here, and right now if I start copying this, this should instantly work. So as you can see, now you have something with a mathematical relationship with the Fibonacci node. So basically if you want this cool scaling, you can also do this by always multiplying the inner and outer radius with the phi number, which is 1.618. To be honest, it's something else, but 1.618 is a very good number for it. So basically it's very close to the actual number. So this is how this works, and all I wanted to show you is this little Fibonacci node and how you can use it if you want to. And of course you can control many things with this, so you can control the height as well, and you have something done immediately, of course. And that's all I wanted to show you. This is a little quick tip, so I hope you liked it. Have a nice time. Good.